Hey everybody, in this video, we're gonna cover our top 5 music streaming services this year. Now, before we get started, with all the exciting news around high-res music streaming and immersive spatial audio becoming increasingly more available on certain platforms, you do not wanna choose a streaming service until you watch this video. Or you just might wanna consider switching to another streaming service after watching this. So let's get started. All right, before we begin, let's quickly go over the services that are on this list and why they belong here in this video. We love discovering new music, sharing it with our friends, families, and coworkers, and of course, listening to music with the highest fidelity is what we do and what we really want to focus on. Since there's so many choices and a lot of cool new features are coming out right now, we decided to weigh in on this ever-evolving topic with a list of our favorite music services that we are actually using here at AudioVice. Our top 5 favorite music services are Amazon HD, Spotify, Tidal, Qobuz, and Apple Music. We rated each one into 3 performance categories, and those are audio fidelity as our number 1 performance category, music discoverability and shareability, and then the last category is user experience and accessibility. Now, we're going to quickly go over each one, and then we'll tell you why we think it deserves to be on this list. But if you do want to dig deeper, we cover all of them in much more detail in the full written comparison. We also have a chart at the bottom of that comparison that distills everything we talk about here into one convenient place for you. So be sure to click the link in the description for that. Over there, we also give you our top recommended audio products to help you get the most out of your chosen streaming platform. So with a music streaming platform, how do you know you're getting the highest fidelity? Well, since digital audio is data transmitted over the internet, most music platforms are concerned with bit rates, or the rate of data transmitted each second. So in general, it's pretty safe to assume higher bit rates will equate to higher audio quality. Although your listening device itself, meaning your headphones, earbuds, and speakers, definitely should not be overlooked. For example, cheap earbuds may not reproduce the complete frequency range that a CD quality file or even higher resolutions can offer you. But if you want to reveal all of the details hiding in the high-res music streaming to you, then a good pair of high-performance speakers or high-end headphones with an external DAC or a digital audio converter is absolutely warranted. So now that we've talked about audio fidelity and higher versus lower bit rates, let's dive into our list of the best sounding streaming platforms. Up first, we have Amazon Music HD. Now, if streaming high-res music is your thing and you love a good package deal, then I think Amazon Prime members will get a great bundle on audiophile grade sound quality for what really seems like a steal. Starting at just $12.99 a month, Amazon Music HD is an optional upgrade that you can add to the company's main Amazon Music Unlimited music service, and this also gives you unlimited access to lossless audio streaming. Amazon HD's catalog is impressive. There's unlimited access to 70 million CD quality HD songs up to 850 kilobits per second or 16-bit 44 1 kilohertz. You also get access to 5 million high resolution songs up to 3,730 kilobits per second or 24-bit 192 kilohertz. But the real prize is the selection of millions of uncompressed FLAC files that can be streamed up to 24-bit 192 kilohertz in the lossless FLAC format. Shareability and curated playlists are limited compared to others on this list. The price is $14.99 a month for non-Prime members or $12.99 if you already have an Amazon Prime account. And family plans run for $19.99 a month. And there's also a free 90-day test drive for the service as well. Amazon Music HD is still a newcomer, so it will need some more time to grow and mature. However, if you are considering bundling up a Prime membership with a high-quality lossless streaming service, then upgrading to a high-performance DAC headphone amp is the best way to take full advantage of the high-resolution Amazon HD delivers. You may also want to consider upgrading to a Dolby Atmos soundbar so you can really experience the growing list of 3D tracks mastered in Dolby Atmos. And if you're a headphone user, definitely consider the Sony WH-1000 closed back noise canceling headphone to experience Sony's 360 reality audio. Links to the reviews and other content relevant to getting the most out of Amazon HD are in the description, and the link to our full written version of this comparison has all the best high-end audio gear we recommend here for this service. All right, up next is Spotify. If you love music and if you want more exclusive access to original podcast programming while also staying current with the latest trends, and you also want a flexible platform to share it all with your friends, but you don't necessarily need the best audio fidelity, then Spotify is certainly worth considering. Now, if you haven't heard already, Spotify has announced its CD quality streaming tier, which could undercut the dominance of some of the others in this space, but audio specs and the rollout schedule have not yet been announced at the time of filming this video, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. For now, Spotify is best known for its really great user interface and all the ways it lets you discover and share new music. If you're not already familiar with how Spotify works, there's a social aspect to this platform. You can choose to share what you're listening to in real time, assemble playlists with others, and also follow the artists you like. I think it does a really nice job recreating this sense of making mixtapes for friends. Now, the Spotify catalog is impressive with 70 million tracks plus their exclusive original content, which mostly comes in the form of original podcasts like the Joe Rogan Experience and live concert streams. For now, Spotify is limited to 256 to 320 kilobits per second with no high-res streaming options just yet. Even though Spotify does not offer the best audio fidelity experience, it does give you collaborative playlists you co-create with friends, plus social media features that are baked right into the software, which makes it a lot easier to share music and playlists with just about anyone, no matter what device they're actually using. You can even host group listening sessions, which allows you and your friends to pick and choose songs to listen together. And the human curated playlists are really innovative. These are based on mood or genre and curated for specific activities to help you find the right music for almost any occasion quickly. There are also discovery-based playlists that come out every week with new recommended artists, and these are tailored to your specific music taste, including New Music Friday and Release Radar, which are what we actually use to keep us in the loop whenever artists we follow come out with new material. Spotify also has a really cool way of connecting up with third-party products, which makes Spotify a lot more accessible than the other music platforms. And this is why Spotify integrates more seamlessly with wireless speakers, gaming consoles, and a lot more. So if you're a gamer, this is super cool because it lets you control connected devices like the PlayStation 5 right from the Spotify app on your smartphone. And this cuts down on the different remotes and also the controllers that are needed. So it's super handy. When you're ready to kick back and relax, a high-end headphone or a great noise-canceling wireless headphone for on-the-go use is a great way to indulge in everything Spotify offers. And since Spotify is all about connecting you with your friends and your family, upgrading to a Bluetooth speaker with tight Spotify integration like the Sonos Move or even the new Sonos Roam will let you entertain your guests outdoors and share all the playlists you co-create together. And as a bonus, Sonos' tight integration with Spotify will also let you dip your toes into whole house music. All right, up next is Tidal. If you love popular music, audio fidelity, and exclusive video content only available on Tidal from the biggest names in music, then I think this is a service absolutely worth considering. If you like pop music, EDM, hip hop, and R&B, Tidal will level up the listening experience with audiophile quality and ensure you stay up to date with the latest trends in music. Tidal is artist-owned, and this is just one of the biggest things that sets this one apart. Tidal's playlists are human curated to help you keep track of the careers of musicians and producers behind the music for a deeper understanding of the music making ecosystem. As musicians and music lovers ourselves, we think the contributed mix playlists are a super cool, fun way to spotlight behind the scenes collaborations, and this lets us learn more about other projects that the artists have been associated with. Tidal has many tiers, giving you access to a vast 70 million song catalog and exclusive artist content. Much of Tidal's exclusive content is in the form of video, and this also includes music videos, documentaries, live concert streams, TV shows, artist interviews, and video podcasts. You can get started with standard CD quality with a 30-day free trial and then $9.99 a month after that. $19.99 a month unlocks the ability to stream lossless quality FLAC plus Tidal's special high-resolution MQA format with the Tidal Masters plan for high-res 24-bit audio streams up to 192 kilohertz. And this is the plan to choose if you want to hear the music precisely as the artist intended. Tidal Masters actually uses a special codec that they call Master Quality Authenticated, or MQA for short. The special codec packages large analog quality songs into digital files small enough to stream over the internet. The process starts with the original master tape. MQA streams the original master tape in a digital format with a file size no bigger than a standard CD with nothing missing. The real magic actually occurs when you have a system capable of unfolding the file with all the timing details. When you have a streaming device capable of unfolding the MQA data, the music is transformed, but the catch is you might not be able to hear the difference if you don't have excellent audio equipment. So if you want to take full advantage of all the higher resolution details hiding in Tidal Masters, you will need a separate DAC capable of unfolding the MQA data. Luckily, MQA has become extremely popular with high-end audio brands, and you'll find all of our favorite MQA compatible DACs in the full written comparison. Similar to Amazon HD, Tidal Masters also offers immersive formats such as Sony's 360 Reality Audio and Dolby Atmos. You will need a separate DAC or aptX HD enabled wireless headphone to take full advantage of it. But if you do, you will feel like you are part of the recording and get that same feeling of a live concert. Trust me. All right, next up on our list is Qobuz. Now, if you have a deep appreciation for listening to albums from beginning to end with the best audio fidelity and great editorial content, then I think Qobuz is designed especially for you. With free range access to more than 70 million CD quality songs and one of the largest high-res catalogs in the world, Qobuz really is best suited for music aficionados who want audiophile grade sound quality with all the big new releases plus more specialized genres like jazz, classical, folk music, and R&B without needing any special hardware to decode the audio stream. Qobuz has a few tiers. Starting at $14.99 a month, their Studio Premier plan for individuals lets you access studio quality streaming that's FLAC 24-bit up to 192 kilohertz with access to 240,000 high-res albums plus Qobuz original editorial content with no limitations. Now, I really like how Qobuz lets you see precisely what resolution is streaming to you so you always know what the quality of the audio you're hearing is. Also, if you like purchasing and owning your high-res music library, then there's a plan for that. For around $20 a month, the Studio Sublime plan will give you exclusive access to purchase any high-res or CD quality album in the Qobuz catalog at a special discount price of up to 60% off. Pretty cool. Shareability is pretty limited with Qobuz. When you're in the app, Qobuz will let you share a song or album using a link that you can copy and paste into an email, text message, social media post, or just about anywhere else that supports link sharing. But this is less convenient than some of the other platforms on this list. Curated playlists are also more limited compared to the others, but you do get music playlists that are curated by artists based on mood, genre, and special playlists that are curated by Qobuz's audio brand partners. And here, there are playlists curated by some pretty big names like Sonos and SVS. And we think these are really cool for testing out audio gear since each track is hand selected by the brand to showcase specific performance features of subwoofers, bookshelf speakers, soundbars, and more. Streaming music with Qobuz is pretty universal. There's a web player, native apps for mobile iOS, Android smartphones, tablets, plus Mac and PC are also available. The Qobuz app is not as well polished or as stable as some of the other streaming platforms. However, where Qobuz falls a little short on user experience, it makes up for it with incredible sound quality without having to have anything extra. Qobuz is the service we actually rely on the most when testing out high-end audio products for writing our reviews, so that definitely speaks to the audio quality. If you want to really get the most out of your listening sessions with Qobuz, our advice is to upgrade your DAC first. Now, depending on your DAC, you can experience more details hiding in Qobuz's fast CD quality and high-res music archive up to 24-bit 192 kilohertz. Upgrading your computer speakers is also a really good next step so you can experience the full spectrum of frequencies hiding in your high-res files. All right, now let's talk about Apple Music. In the past, Apple Music has always been extremely limited when it comes to resolution and sound quality. It used to have a really low bitrate of only 256 kilobits per second, but it made up for that with an extensive library of 70 million songs plus truly unique content like Apple's live 24-hour radio station they call Apple Music One, which hosts live artist interviews and even radio shows hosted by artists themselves. Well, now all of that is changing. With Apple's most recent announcement, there's a whole lot more than ever before. Now, of course, consumers who are already invested in large iTunes libraries or who are otherwise committed to the Apple ecosystem will benefit the most from Apple Music and all the new announcements. But as Apple recently revealed, there's a growing list of immersive spatial audio music coming to the service. Plus, its catalog has been upgraded from 70 million to 75 million songs that will now stream in Apple's special ALAC lossless audio format to preserve all the bits of the original audio file. And this means Apple Music will finally let you hear the exact same thing the artist created in the studio, similar to some of the other high-res services on this list. Now, how it works. Apple Music already gave subscribers access to millions of songs, music videos, podcasts, and live radio stations ad-free, but according to Apple, the new features are coming to Apple Music at no additional cost. The catch is you will need to own a compatible Apple device to take full advantage of the spatial audio and the higher resolutions offered by the service. Having said that, after you purchase one of Apple's latest hardware products or download the Apple Music app, which is free to Android devices or Windows PCs, you can essentially stream across Apple's ever-expanding ecosystem free for the first 3 months, but you might not get the benefit from all the new cool features like spatial audio. Only AirPods and Beats headphones, for example, with H1 or a W1 chip, will play tracks encoded with Dolby Atmos, as well as the built-in speakers in the latest versions of iPhone, iPad, Mac, and Apple TV. However, there are some great Dolby Atmos soundbars by Sonos, JBL, and now Klipsch that will let you experience the immersive sound of spatial audio with this service too. So if you already own one of Apple's latest devices, you get a slight advantage in performance with native playback of CD quality and higher resolutions. The lossless tier starts at 16-bit 44.1 kilohertz and goes up to 24-bit 48 kilohertz natively on compatible Apple devices. And for the audio files, Apple Music has you covered too. You can get high-resolution lossless all the way up to 24-bit 192 kilohertz. There are free trials and family plans and discounted subscriptions for students, and our chart and the full written version of this comparison will break all this down compared to the other services. So to start listening to lossless audio right now, you'll just need the latest version of Apple Music, and once you're on that, you can turn it on in Settings, Music, Audio Quality. And once you're there, you get to choose the resolution for different connections such as cellular, Wi-Fi, or downloads for offline listening. Now, that concludes our list of the best sounding streaming services. If you want to learn more after watching this video, we have an in-depth written comparison at audioadvice.com that talks about each one. So if you're interested, be sure to check that out as well. Now, if you have any questions on these platforms or how your home audio or home theater gear can help you take full advantage of all the cool features coming to these streaming platforms, just give us a call, chat with us at audioadvice.com, or stop into one of our award-winning showrooms. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to this channel. We come out with new videos just like this one on a weekly basis. So hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell so you don't miss the latest home audio or home theater content. We'll see you next time.